Hello and welcome to Nowhere. My name is Trish and I am the creator behind Nowhere Novelties. A very popular design element and a pattern that everyone loves is both cheetah print and sunflowers. I have used both on my channel multiple times and today is no exception. We will be creating a beautiful kind of double ombre with some patterned vinyl stripes and a beautiful metallic or chrome decal. If you're ready, let's strap in and shoot for the stars. So this is a 30-ounce skinny straight from Maker Flow Crafts. I base painted it with vintage teal and khaki, both from Rustoleum, in kind of that like burst ombre kind of look. I am using all peachy olive glitter colors. I am using Golden Shores, which is a chunky gold, and Barely There, which is a beautiful like opalescent holographic champagne color. Head over Teals, which is obviously a chunky teal, and Costa, which is kind of its sister color, just in a finer cut. So I'm starting with Golden Shores and just like pinch applying it first to this like center portion over the khaki color. Golden Shores will absolutely take over a cup if you like dump apply it. So I just wanted like a soft amount, if that makes sense, or a minimal amount of the chunkier glitters just to give the ombre more of dimension, more depth. So I'm pinch applying the head over Teals as well. And once I get the chunky glitters on, I do switch over to using my like ombre glitter shaker. I wish I would use this thing more often because it really does the job well. I'm not the best at like hand blending my ombres, so this glitter shaker does help out a lot. Gives a nice soft fall to the fine glitter. So I'm applying the fine glitter directly over the chunky glitters. Both this the Costa is going over the top and the bottom sections, and I will allow it to just barely fall down into the khaki section as well, so that once I go over it with the Barely There, it'll give me a really soft transition. And dude, this Barely There color might be the prettiest glitter on the planet. You can put it over pretty much anything, and because it's kind of translucent, whatever color you put it over really it shines through it. So like if you put it over like a blush pink, so beautiful. But look at how pretty this looks over this khaki color, and it almost has like I don't know if it's just my imagination, but it has a like teal shift to it as well. So this is over a single coat of epoxy. It did get nice and smooth with one coat. And I believe this patterned vinyl is from Vinyl Cottage. If I'm wrong, I will definitely have it linked in the description box below. So I'm kind of measuring how much space I have in that top and bottom section, which was about 3 inches. So I was like, okay, well, I can put a single 1 inch, strip of this patterned vinyl in that top and bottom section. But then I cut a third stripe. Don't ask me why. And I ended up actually cutting that third stripe into, cut it in half. So it actually was only about like a 1/2 inch wide, and decided that I was going to do a larger stripe along with a smaller stripe. So I used some masking tape to kind of pinpoint out where I wanted that first stripe to go. So I think this is a 1 inch masking tape. So I applied that at the top and bottom rims of the cup so that I could get the exact spacing for where I was lining this stripe up. So I applied the 1 inch stripe first to the top and bottom sections of the teal, cutting off this little excess tail here as well. And that is with about an inch gap above and below that stripe. And then I added in a little like 1/2 inch piece of masking tape so that I knew how much spacing I wanted between the 1 inch stripe and the 1/2 inch stripe. So really this was like perfect spacing. I was able to get this 1/2 inch stripe right at the edge, the top rim and bottom rim of the cup. And I think if I would have just used one stripe of the vinyl, I don't think you would have gotten, like, the pattern wouldn't have translated as well. So I think adding in this second stripe really set this off nicely. And then for pinstriping, this is Arteza, like holographic opal vinyl. And I'm actually using the space in between pinstripes that I cut on my Cricut in the past and have already used. So that's why you see like the white backing paper in between these stripes. This is actually like the space that Cricut kind of defaults to. And I'm using, because they're very, very thin pinstripes, and that's what I wanted. So I'm using that kind of excess material, those excess stripes. And I just applied one and cut the rest of me applying the pinstripes out, because you guys have seen me do that. So ta-da, it's pinstriped. So this is a decal that I got from Creative Fabrica. I used teal chrome vinyl for the rise, shine, and hold your head high, like text portion. A green chrome vinyl for that little flower that I just applied. And then I used like a dark copper for the inside of the sunflower, and then a really cool yellow opal holographic vinyl for the sunflower petals. So I'm just getting everything lined up on the decal first so that I can apply it to the cup like all in one setting here. So this is me applying the decal right into that center gold portion of the cup, which I think looks so, this one really turned out beautiful. I hope you liked this tutorial. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. See y'all next time. Bye now.